Never start a business when you are desperate for money. Hello, my name is Greta. I'm mindset and business coach. For the awesome videos, subscribe to my channel so you get notified when I upload new video every week. And why do I say that? Why do I say never start a business when you're desperate for money? Well, this is why. When you are desperate for money, let's say you lost your job or your savings are going on a low, and now you decide to start a business because you've seen a video that someone is earning 6 figures a year after a couple of months. So your goal in starting a business becomes to make money simply because you are in a desperate position as you need money. However, this is the tricky part. When you start a business because your goal is money, this is when potentially you will fall into one of these traps. First, you take all the money you have and invest into your business with a positive mind that everything will work out, which is actually very immature, impulsive, and naive. The result of that usually leads to being worse off than you started. You must always have a plan B. For example, what if it fails? Do I still have a roof over my head and food to eat? Number 2, you work for 3 months, straight days and nights towards something that doesn't give you happiness, but you need the money, so you invest all your energy in it. And that is exactly how you burn out and lose your passion. Number 3, after 3 months of hard work and all the money lost, you get very discouraged and disappointed. You start to see yourself as a failure, and whenever anyone else tries to start a business, you tell them that it's impossible. You tell everyone it's impossible because you failed yourself, not realizing that you followed a foolish strategy in the first place. Now, if we look on the contrary, when you start a business and when you are in a somewhat safe place, for example, you have a full-time job or a part-time job, if it will give you enough money to get by, such as, let's say, paying your bills and just, having that food to eat, why would I recommend having a job? Well, number 1 is because your focus for business won't have to be just money, as you're not totally desperate. Bills are paid, there is food. Your focus for business can then be your passion, and then after a while you can look for the ways on how to monetize your passion, which is always better, because when you focus just on money long term, it becomes extremely boring, very hard, and because of it, majority of people quit. Number 2, if you have a full-time or part-time job, then you will be focusing on your passion in your spare time, which you can monetize later. It will be a pleasure. You will enjoy it and the time will fly by. Also, because you're not desperate for money, as you have a full-time or part-time job, you will be able to manage yourself, such as give yourself a break if you feel you need it, or go to bed early, or even see a friend. If you will get sick, you will be able to rest instead of desperately pushing yourself to create an empire without having any energy to do so. By doing it this way, 3, 4, or 6 months later, you will still be going for it and enjoying it, and having a hope that it will all work out, because if you will follow the correct strategy, this is the time when you will start to see little results. However, because in most cases the results will be quite little, The most important at this time is to protect your mind from other people's insecurities and failures, from other people's discouragement and judgment. And why you should not care what other people think, I have an awesome video to watch which you can find just by following the link right here. The bottom line is, if you want a successful business in 3 or 6 months and you don't have the followers or money to invest, it is very unlikely that it will happen. I, for example, started with zero money, with 400 pounds in my bank account, literally for food, and no followers, and to be honest, a lot of haters. Yet after 1 year, I earned 200 pounds a month. I remember I was so happy. I shared it with a friend, and she kind of gave me a weird look. She was like, kind of, what? You got 200 pounds a month from your business and you're happy? Like, weirdo. But I was so happy because I saw the potential. I saw the growth. I had a good feeling on what's coming. And 2 years later, I was earning 2,000 pounds a month. And that is exactly when I was able then to stop my part-time job as a nanny. And then 3 years later, it became a business. So guys, my point is, when you're starting a business, or when you're trying to start a business, or when you want to start a business, look at it as a long-term goal, a long-term strategy. When I started it, my goal was like, if I could be part-time in my business couple years later, I would be so happy. So in my mind, I was thinking, maybe I can do a nanny job couple of days a week and my business couple days a week, and then I'm gonna be fully happy. And by having this type of mindset, I was not in a desperate place. Be wise and don't put all your money, don't invest everything that you've got into that one idea, hoping that it's gonna go off within a couple of months and now you're gonna be like earning 6 figures and so on. It's a very, very naive approach. Nothing what's valuable happens like this. It always takes time. If you found my video useful, please let me know in the comments below. Please press like if you liked it. And if you would like some one-on-one business coaching or life coaching, you can book me through my website, which is called greta.com. Have a beautiful day. Kisses from Dorset. Mwah.